Hello everyone, so today's video is quite straightforward. It is a little bit off topic from my usual topics, but I thought that I should just speak a little bit about social media and how it sometimes can take over a person's life completely. So obviously what I'm doing right now is also a form of social media. My YouTube channel is a very social thing. I started this channel back in June last year when the full lockdown started in my country, and it was basically something that I'd been wanting to do for a very long time. This channel to me is just an amazing platform to share a bit of my life with you guys, to share my past and the challenges that I've overcome and the things that I've done to this day, things that I've been through that have shaped me to the person I am today. So overall, it is a more positive thing. My channel, it's definitely not something that has had a negative impact in my life. However, sometimes social media can be very negative, to the point where it becomes an obsession. So I want to talk today about the reason why I decided to delete my personal Instagram account and start a new one. So let me first of all say that my personal Instagram account was a public account, and at the time I decided to delete it, it had nearly 10,000 followers, like just under 10,000. So say like 9,900, which to me is a very good number because it's more than most of my friends. You see, I'm already comparing, which is one of the dangers that I'm going to be speaking about. So what I wanted to say is that at the time that I started this channel back in June last year, I decided to also become more actively involved in my Instagram account. So I had only like 400 followers at the time. And like I just said, the account grew to nearly 10,000 followers within a few months, not even a year. So let's say like from June up to now, went from 400 to nearly 10,000 followers, which is great, but that's not all life is about, right? I found that out very quickly. So the idea of increasing your following on something like Instagram is usually to just promote your brand. I wanted people to be more aware of me and my YouTube channel and what it is that I'm passionate about, and I wanted myself to be more in the public eye. But I didn't realize how quickly it could actually take over my life, to the point where it just consumed me on a daily basis, and I actually just became obsessed with getting more followers, using the right hashtags, not getting my followers to drop, and it actually became such a huge obsession that when my followers did go down, I actually felt like I was taking it very personally, and I felt like I'd done something to decrease my following, which is silly because, if people choose to unfollow you, it's their problem, it's their issue, not yours. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's maybe just that you haven't been posting actively or regularly. Consistently is actually the word. Maybe you haven't been posting issues you haven't been posting on issues that have been trending, or you haven't been using trending hashtags. You haven't been true to your brand, maybe. Yeah, sure, okay, then it's maybe a little bit, you could say that you're partly to blame, but what is a brand anyway, right? I mean, if people are used to seeing one thing from you and suddenly you show something different and they don't like it, then you know what, it's not really your fault ultimately. So this social media thing can become a very quick negative influence. It can quickly become an obsession, and then it is no longer a healthy thing. Then you need to start actually reevaluating your relationship with social media or with whatever platform it is, and you need to decide for yourself, is it still a positive influence in my life, or is it becoming more of a negative thing? Does it feel like it brings me joy, Or is it just another obstacle in my way? Is it just another chore on my list of things to do? Does it feel like it's just draining me of energy? Or is it making me feel like it's adding to my joy? And if you ultimately find that it's something more positive in your life, then by all means, go ahead with it. But if you feel like you rather want to start over, start on a clean slate, and create a new account, then definitely do that. Do whatever works for you. I found that for me, on my Facebook account, although I see a lot of negativity, in fact, Facebook is more negative than any other social media platform. However, I do have a bit more control over blocking, unblocking, muting, choosing what I want to see, scrolling past, making things public versus private. And over the last year, I've unfortunately had to block a lot of toxic family members and friends from my life. When I say block from my life, I mean from Facebook, from social media, from WhatsApp, etc. Like cut off all contact with these individuals for my own sanity and my own well-being, because it was just driving me crazy. So I found that doing the whole blocking thing is a lot easier on Facebook, and in terms of making your posts public, private, you have more control over who has access to your life. Versus on Instagram, my profile was completely public, and I found that people that I'd actually blocked actually could still view my things because they went through other platforms, they created other accounts, and they were somehow still spying on me, and that is not what I wanted. So that's one of the reasons also why I decided to rather delete my personal Instagram account. So I do still have my normal my new Instagram account that I created called the Sunflower Spirit. Well, it's the _ sunflower _ spirit _ if you guys want to look it up, I'll also mention it in the comments down below. I just felt like I can't leave Instagram completely because I have my YouTube channel. I feel like maybe some people want to connect with me on other platforms, and that's fine. But in terms of just promoting myself and not having time for family, not having time for chores, for housework, cleaning, etc., homeschooling, just other hobbies, I haven't had time for any of those things lately. Not even my channel. I've hardly been uploading videos to my channel because I've just been obsessing over my Instagram account and, like I said, making the follower thing a priority, which is totally wrong. So I hope everyone understands, and I hope that there's no judgment. I hope that you guys can also see that there is really a dark side to social media, and we shouldn't get caught up in it. And by all means, if you see that something is more negative influence in your life and it's more draining than it is something positive, then by all means, just rather get rid of it, move on, create a new account if need be. And the people who still love you and who still want to follow you will ultimately still follow you. But that's not what all that life is about, really. I mean, I really just prefer working on my channel and paying more attention to what's happening around me rather than sit in front of a screen the whole day. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And like I said, look me up on Instagram. I'm still there. And thanks for watching this video. Bye for now.